Hello everyone and welcome to European Piano Mastery Tutorials for Beginners. In this video we are learning the right hand of the episode that you've just heard of the Pasacaglia by Handel Halvorsen, and then also arranged by pianistas and transcribed by Papernick. So this is the more contemporary version, more popular version. So in the last video we've learned our left hand. In this one we are going to do right hand for just first 8 bars. So right hand there starts above the middle C on the C, one above there. So finger 1 on C there, then 5 on C goes octave up as well. So we go 1, 5, and then B, C, 4, 5, then A, C, 3, 5, then G, C, 2, 5, then F, C, 1, 5, then E, C, 1, 5, then D, C, 1, 5, and then C, C, 1, 5, and then that's 2 bars together. I'll do for a little bit longer sections here, and then we stop on the B under the first initial C where we started from. So now maybe that was a bit difficult to follow, but if you look at the notes, how the logic of the phrase is structured, or logic of the melody is structured, you can see like this goes, the melody goes in sequence. So first it starts on C there, and then goes note by note down to the B. Okay, and then after each note you play back to the C again. So go C, C, then B, C, A, C, G, C, F, C, E, C, D, C, 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 and then lower B there. Okay, so then you pretty much you go first C, then go B, A, G, F, then E, D, C, and then next little, like a mini phrase, let's say, starts on lower B there. Okay, so then again with fingering I really like to use 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5. Then once we get to 1 we keep on using 1. So then 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, then stop on B on the next 2 bars. Okay, so that's the fingering I like. So 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, then 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, and then stop on the B with 1 again. So this is the whole first mini phrase of the first 2 bars, and the notes would be, or if I name all the notes again, so it will be C, C, B, C, A, C, G, C, F, C, E, C, D, C, 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 then B there. Okay, so you can go a little bit slower if that was a bit too quick, but that's the logic. Basically you just play 1 by 1 note down. From first you start lower C, then you go B, A, G, F, E, D, C, and after each of those notes you just repeat the top C again. So you see, you got C, C, then B, C, A, C, G, C, F, C, then E, C, then D, C, then C, C, and then just 1 step down to the B. And then the same thing again, that's why I mentioned there was a sequence before. So then the same thing repeats again from the B, and then we go B, B first, then A, B, G, B, F, B, E, B, D, B, C, B, then B, B, and then A. We go step down again. That was next 2 bars. So this is very, very easy to follow. So you see, then you start from the B, that's the next 2 bars of melody, then fingering exactly the same. It goes 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1, 5, and keep on doing 1, 5, then 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, and then 1 on A. That's the beginning of next little mini phrase of 2 bars. So, and then again with notes, so it goes 1, 5 on BB, 4, 5 on AB, 3, 5 on GB, then 2, 5 on FB, 1, 5 on EB, then 1, 5 on DB, 1, 5 on CB, 1, 5 on BB, and then 1 on the A as well. Yeah, BB was a little funny to me, so yeah. Anyway, but that's the little logic of it. See how we go? Now we go BB, then go AB, GB, FB, EB, DB, CB, BB, and then stop a little bit lower on the A. See, the same thing as was in the first 2 bars, then we just do same structure of melody in the next two bars, so bars 2 and 3. Okay, so now first 4 bars will look like this. So C, C, B, C, A, C, G, C, F, C, E, C, D, C, 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 then B, and after B we go to top B as well. That's why we repeat B's now, not C. So once we reach the B with first, then that's the time for the top voice to go to B as well. So we go B, B, A, B, G, B, F, B, E, B, D, B, C, B, then B, B, then A, and same fingering as before. Remember, you run like 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, then 1, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, and again same 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, then 1, 5. So then A, that's the beginning of the 5th bar there. So then that's the next little mini phrase. It goes exactly the same. It's like just step down, like 1 note down, and we do same structure of melody but from A now. So once you hit the A with your thumb, that's the time for the 5th on top to move to A as well. So we go A, G, A, F, A, E, A, D, A, C, A, B, A, and then next bar, that's the last little like a round off little mini phrase on bar 7 there, that goes 4 on A, and then we'll get to that one in a minute. Okay, so bars number 5 and 6 again. So A, G, A, F, A, E, A, D, A, C, A, B, A, and then 4 on A after that there. Okay, so now we're fingering exactly the same as in first 4 bars. We're going to do 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, and then 4 in the end. Okay, so that's pretty much like the end of first 6 bars. Now we've done 5 and 6, so finished on the first note of the bar 7. So now we will do all first 6 bars together. So without notes, you can just see the logic of it. See, it goes down. I'll go a little bit slower. See? Then once you go to C, then you go to B. Then you switch to B on the top finger. And then note by note you move down again. See? And then once you reach the A, then you switch to A on top as well. See how it goes? It's very simple sequential melody there. And then as you go to the A's, you play the A's twice, but then you don't go to G, but then you play top A again, but with finger 4 as well. Okay, so now with all the notes, I'll say all the notes for the first 6 bars slowly so you can follow as well. So C, C, B, C, A, C, G, C, F, C, E, C, D, C, 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 then B, B, A, B, G, B, F, B, E, B, D, B, C, B, then B, B, then A, G, A, F, A, E, A, D, A, C, A, then B, A, then A, and then 4 on last A. That's the beginning of bar 7. So that is pretty much it. And fingering, as you remember, as we did on all the bars, I won't repeat the fingering again, just gets too repetitive with the same things. Okay, so then last 2 bars, bars 7 and 8, it goes where we stopped on 4 on A, then 3, 2 on G sharp, F sharp, then back to 3 on G sharp, then 4 on A, and finish on 3 on A again. So go A, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and then A in the end again. Okay, so that last beat, and fingers 4, 3, 2, 3, and then 4, 4. And before we had the rhythm just flowing in quavers, which was very easy, but in the last, this bar number 7, the rhythm is a little tricky. I mean, if you don't know how to count, but I hope you know how to count. But okay, I'll count for you. here the rhythm goes 1 and, because it's the first crochet, so 2 quavers in it, then 2 and on next 2 quavers, then 3 and 4, it's a dotted crochet, so 3 quavers in it, and then and on last quaver there, and then 1 on next day. So all in all goes like this with counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 then. Okay, so this is the bar number 7, and then that one last bar you just hold for the whole semi-brief until the left will finish all 4 crochets. Okay, there. So pretty much this is all the 8 bars together, and then if I just play them, see, I'll give you a little tip as well how to play it a bit easier. Instead of just working with fingers, you know, like that, lifting fingers, you can do it, but nothing wrong with that, but it's not as practical. Okay, it's actually, you know, as an exercise is a good thing to do, but if you want to play it effortlessly and you want to play it, you know, with just loose hand and relaxed hand, you can utilize a little, you know, tilt of the hand going sideways. See, 1 5, you like tilt your wrist around like this, see, like this way, and you go 1 5. You could push to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, and see, you go like this, see, tilt it through, see, like this your hand, and it becomes very effortless this way. And then 4, then see, tilt left, left, right, and then right, and then right again. See, like little tilt. See, like a tiny tilt. Always utilize them. Then you can go fast, and then, I mean, you don't need to go that fast, but if you want to go faster, it becomes very effortless. But if you go by fingers only, it's still possible, but it's much harder, because then you use only fingers, you don't use much of the weight of the hand. But always remember 2 things when you practice, or whatever you practice, whatever you play, but in this case also it's important. Always prepare your fingers on the keys and immediately relax after playing whatever you're playing on the piano. So you prepare on the key, that means your fingers are always above the next keys that you play. If you are not above the next key, you have very high risk of missing. I mean, before you play the next key, okay? So if you're not above the next key before playing the next key, you're at the risk of missing, because sometimes you're gonna jump and then see fingers will be there, maybe not there, and then it's like you run a little chance of missing, or even big chance of missing when it goes fast. But if you always prepared, see, every time you play the note, make sure the fingers are always above the keys in advance, just a little bit in advance. Okay, so, and then after you've played the key, immediately relax. That means you press the key and not keep on pressing it, keep on forcing it down, but you press it and relax it immediately. See, like fifths, you don't press it and squeeze it. Some people start to squeeze it, they get tired, get tense, and then they wonder why. They have to be completely, immediately relaxed. After each key, like, see, instantly relaxed. And if you utilize that shake, you have to be loose in your wrists as well, of course, in your like forearms, everywhere, and shoulders and elbows. You know, go over the right position, how to sit at the piano as well. You have to be at the right distance, your back should be straight, you have to be loose and relaxed, but then you just use a bit of weight and immediately relax, and then it becomes so effortless, so loose, you know, to play, like easy to play, not like you struggle with it. Of course you have to have some strength in your fingers, but that's like general advice. And when you play also this little melody, feel how it flows. See, so don't knock that top note too much, because it's the same C repetitive, so you have to feel the melody, see, like it goes C, then B, that's your melody pretty much, then B, A, see, I'm just showing you the lower notes there, and then finish with that, without those repetitive top notes, so it will go, see, like your melody going down, but little bit softer on the top note, and then feel how they flow more legato, and then legato there, you lead it to the last note there, okay? And then utilize that little bit of tilt, shake, just play around with it. Always remember, touch the keys with those soft parts of the fingers under the nails. I always say that in every single video, if you watch my videos or not, but it will really help you to get that little tips activated, okay? So they always very important, it's always very important to use those tips with the soft parts there, okay? So yeah, and so all in all, it will go complete like this. See, I'll just play you one more time, a little bit slower, and enjoy the flow of it. See, feel how it goes a little bit, maybe crescendo here, and then little bit of diminuendo. Okay, so don't play them all the same, like you know, like a little like machine gun or something. Okay, so don't knock them out the same. Start maybe a bit soft and go a bit loud in the middle, then go a bit soft in the end. Or opposite, you can go louder than soft in the middle. Play around with it anyway, but don't play the same. Make sure it has some waves, some breathing pattern of phrasing. Okay, if you play always the same, it becomes a bit boring and becomes too flat. Okay, so pretty much this will be all for this video. This will be our first 8 bars of the right hand, and then I want to split the right hand into few shorter little videos so it's easy to grasp. So please do master your left hand from our previous video where we've done all our left hand, because all the left hand, as you probably understood by now, it's all repetitive, all the same. You see, it's like it just repeats and repeats and repeats every like 8 bars. So please master your left hand, keep practicing it well, and then do this right hand. And then once we'll go through all the right hand, you will see it's also repetitive. Pretty much we have 4 little sections of 8 bars to learn in right hand, and then it will repeat in different orders, as you will see. So in the next video we'll do next 8 bars. Then there will be 2 more extra videos. There will be 4 little videos about right hand. And once you know the right hand, then we'll just join all those 4 sections together, and then you'll be good to go with this whole piece. Then you just play them in the right order, and then that's all. Okay, so yeah, so please master these 8 bars, and then I'll see you in the next video very soon, where we're gonna learn our next 8 bars. Okay, so I wish you all the best with your practicing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.